Zephyr can draw upon its parent company for support and expertise. Located on the East Coast, Heritage Insurance is well versed in handling hurricane and other severe weather events and is focused on getting homes fixed as quickly as possible.
The Zephyr family extends to the mainland, where our wholly owned vendor network operates 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every day of the year. Throughout our history, we've developed an expertise in responding emergency services to our policyholders that have been impacted by a significant catastrophe event. We've responded to over 12 storms in the last 6 years, and that's in addition to the local resources that we've heard about that help policyholders every day. It's our mission to deliver on those customer promises that are made when a person chooses to purchase a policy and insure their home, their family, and their property with Zephyr Insurance. Above all else, we want to deliver our best on our customer's worst day by practicing, planning, organizing, and implementing what we have in place.
Best at times, Zephyr will deploy a remediation team as quickly as possible to try to prevent or at least reduce further damage from occurring. Belfor, an international company with a strong local team, has helped Zephyr and Zephyr policyholders for many years.
Belfor specializes in a vast array of emergency service responses. Flood, fire, water damage, motor mediation, asbestos abatement. The most predominant is probably water damage response. And that would include water extraction, which could be addressing all standing water or removal of saturated finishes within the building. In a condo claim, it is a little bit more complex because there are shared common area elements. When you get in a situation like that, there's different authorizations, different ownership. If it's a common area plumbing line, you may need to get in touch with the building maintenance staff in order to perform shutoffs, in order to address the issue. As well as coordination issues. When we come on site, time is of the essence, right? So I would definitely recommend to all owners that live in high rises to communicate with their management company and ask the question is, are there responsibilities or protocols for vendors that come into the building?
The Red Cross has always been a great partner with Zephyr. They play a crucial role in the wake of a disaster, quickly marshaling its staff and volunteer resources to provide an array of services to Hawaii residents.
We always want people to be prepared, so making sure that they have ample water ahead of time, food, as well as, making sure that everyone in the family knows if there's a meeting spot to go to outside, if the building should have any issues. We do provide shelter for people, and sometimes there'll be overnight, long-term shelters, and sometimes there'll be short-term shelters.
The best place to shelter in place is usually in a room with the least amount of windows. Check with your building managers to see if there's an evacuation site within the building. It's usually located at the lowest level of your building with the minimum windows.
You definitely don't want to be caught up in a disaster without any kind of preparedness. One of the things is printing your policy, understanding your coverage, knowing what part you're going to take in that policy. What is your deductible? When you're in a home, you're a little bit more autonomous because you're in full control of your coverage. When you're in a condo situation, you want to make sure that you understand what your master policy covers, and that's going to be part of your condo documents when you're purchasing a property. We should all be watching Zephyr Claims Drill. It's a great opportunity to really get an insight on how to best prepare for these situations. It's a great time to freshen up on how we can prepare, how we can assist our agents, our policyholders, and ourselves as an insurance agent to be ready for it as well.
When a hurricane does hit Hawaii, it can be very catastrophic. So to have the professionalism and expertise of Zephyr is going to be very helpful to our clients. Hurricane season is running from June 1st to about November 30th. So fortunately, Zephyr has, their team and, they're watching the storm activity to be ready for that time that if something does happen, they can help out our clients.
While the Central Pacific Hurricane Center has predicted a below average hurricane season this year, I'd like to remind you that all it takes is one storm to create havoc in our islands. So please, make sure that you and your Ohana are prepared this season. Stock up on your spam, make sure your condo is prepped, and don't wait until the last minute to fill up on gas. And rest assured that Zephyr is here to protect your property in case a hurricane or other storm hits our islands.